Hi, welcome back to Bride Society. I'm Rebecca and this is Laura.
So if you have a pet at home, you'll know already that they're probably part of the family. And so why wouldn't you want to include some family members on your wedding day? So this video is all about coming up with some ideas of how to include your beloved pets onto the big day in some way, shape or form.
So kind of kicking off with, I guess, the classic idea that's been made popular over the last decade or so of having your pet walk or carry, depending what animal they are, bringing your rings down the aisle for you. We like that, it's cute, but obviously with having your pet physically there on the day, there are a few things to maybe bear in mind with that, and really just starting off with venue registrar rules around having your pet there before you get too carried away with picturing having your guinea pig holding. So yeah, check those out before you, as I get too far down the line with any of this. And then, is that pet kind of good with crowds, new places? If not, maybe you can kind of take them for a little walk around the venue a couple of times in the run up to the day and familiarise. So it doesn't necessarily rule it out. Is your confetti, your flowers, your decorations pet friendly? You know, are they going to pull down anything? And do you know that any of your guests have particularly strong allergies to said pet? And if you plan this far enough in advance, maybe you can forewarn that person. Maybe you can make a note on the invitations if you know that far in advance before you send them out, to give a heads up. Okay, bring your antihistamines.
So if that's all okay, you're all sorted, venue allows the pet, you're going to want somebody to be in charge of looking after your pet on the day. So don't think that you can, if you kind of bring your dog along, that you can enjoy getting married and also be in charge of looking after the dog and anything that might come with. So you're either going to have a designated friend or family who can do that role for you, or you might want to employ a pet sitting service, and there's lots of these now who will come and bring the animal for the kind of bits of the day that you want them there for the photos, make sure they're in the right place, take them for walks, take them out if need be. But just make sure it's someone your animal is familiar with. So if you are hiring a service, you might want to do some meet and greet sessions before, so your pet is comfortable with that person.
Yeah, you might have a dog walker that you already use when you're out at work or something like that, and you can hire them for the full day to kind of do it. Because I think you don't probably want someone like a family member or a close friend doing it, because, as I say, then they're going to have to maybe go off, take them home even. They won't be able to kind of be fully in the day with you. So it's a tricky balance between kind of having someone the pet's familiar with and comfortable with versus that person missing out. So, but obviously, better than it being you.
Yes.
Get them an outfit. Some people might think this is a bit too cutesy, but I am here for it. Bow tie, little tux, flower crown, neckerchief.
All the humans are dressing up for the wedding, so why should your animal miss out?
Yes, and obviously, maybe a particularly nice collar, and obviously, if you want them to have the rings, if it's a dog, for example, obviously something that can attach nicely to the collar. Also, a side note on that: just obviously don't attach the rings too soon in advance. It's asking for trouble, really.
But if you decide, or you're not able to have your pet there physically on the day, you might want to include them in other ways. So if you have an engagement shoot, for example, you can maybe bring, if you've got dogs, bring the dogs along with you for your engagement shoot, have some photos all together, and then use those photos on the day. So either kind of part of wedding stationery, maybe table names, table names. Have the photos there, just display some photos, so they are part of the day without actually being there.
Yeah. Or again, along the stationery lines, you have an illustration of the pet. If you not maybe want to go down the photo route, that's another way of doing it. Or even again, illustration or using the photo, create a cardboard cutout, like a life-size cardboard cutout that can be used. So he's kind of there and can be used as almost like a prop in like the wedding day photos. I think that would be quite a fun way of incorporating your beloved pet.
Yeah. You could turn your pets into cake toppers. So again, either through like an illustration, have some card toppers, or you can commission some models of your animals to be made to sit on top of the cake. I saw a photo recently of a cake where the couple had requested a bit of the cake to have been like scooped out with the little figure of their dog next to it, because it's always there digging in.
So like the culprit of
so that was like a hidden like Easter egg on the wedding cake almost. Yeah.
Of course, if you don't want to go to the expense of like actually like commissioning or anything like that, obviously you could just get ones that like are of the breed of dog or something like that. They're obviously easier to come by as well, but another thought and option to go down. Or you can incorporate it into jewellery items such as on the cufflinks, either it be like paw prints or again an illustration, a photograph, names like initials, something like that. Is there another nod?
But if you don't have a pet but just love animals, and so you can't include it in the day, why not just hire a petting zoo for the day?
Why not? I ask you, why not?
Fun activity for your guests and for you, some great photos, just something to consider.
So we hope those have been a helpful few thoughts about incorporating your pets or just animals at your wedding and the things to maybe consider and think about. Any other thoughts, drop them in the comment section below to help out other viewers. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you're interested in our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. And otherwise, we will see you next Friday.